The Who.
Not the band.
Not the band. Oh, which you know, and you sort of know, but I don't know. Like, that's not something I would say, see? That's your 80s. That's from the 80s, right? The Who is not from the 80s. It's not from the 80s. Oh, well, that's a band you would say, and I'd be like, oh yeah, The Who. Like, I've heard of them. So anyway. So the who we are. I went first last time. So now you go first this time.
Sure. I'm a lover and a fighter.
That's a song. I know that much.
Okay. I don't know how personal how much do we want to...
The more personal, the better.
I'm Mexican.
Tell me more.
I'm 36. I'm in the field of education.
Why can't you just say you're a teacher?
Well, I mean...
Because you are, right?
I mean, it's like we're already giving, like, a lot of descriptors as to where we are.
Okay.
I'm a 36-year-old Mexican. All right.
And an educator. You said.
Oh, yeah.
You already said that, and I already said, why can't you just say you're a teacher? So I feel like that's out there.
I guess I'm a teacher.
You gotta let it lie. You can't take it back. Where's that from?
Teacher. All right.
You gotta let it lie. You can't take it back. Where's that from?
I feel like you think that it's from When Harry Met Sally.
It is from When Harry Met Sally. Why would we just say it's... I think, like, it's not from there. I think
you think.
It is from there.
I don't specifically remember that line, let it lie.
Yeah. Let it lie.
Can somebody out there Google
let it lie? Next video, we're going to show the clip of When Harry Met Sally's scene when she says, just let it lie. Because that's the thing. Watch me be wrong. Okay. I hope not. Please don't let me be wrong. Right. Okay, so the who of who I am. Hi, I'm Raquel. I was an educator, no longer, thank Jesus. I did not survive the teaching lifestyle. It's too hardcore for me. I'm also Mexican. But, like, real Mexican, whereas he is not real Mexican.
Yeah, that'll be the next segment.
Just kidding, no, he is.
How Mexican are you?
He is really a Mexican, I guess. I mean, he's standing right in front of Frida Kahlo. So, yeah. I'm 34. Oh, and he's got a shirt. 34, Mexican. What else? I work in higher ed. I won't reveal where either, just in case. But if you go on my Facebook, which is a public profile, you will see.
Facebook is a public profile?
Well, mine is on public. I don't know if yours is on private. So check settings. Yeah. Make a note to yourself.
Okay.
And I'm starting off on, like, a writing adventure. So I'm writing 2 books. Currently revising the first. Thinking the second will be done sometime in the future. So yeah. That's the who. Okay, so now we're doing the what. And because I accidentally erased the first video, which was the why, we're going to do the what and then do the why after the what. Right?
What?
Yes, clever. Yeah, we couldn't agree on length.
Right, because...
You wanted it to be like what? 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
No, that's you.
Oh, I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you wanted to be like 10 minutes.
You're like, I think, what was that? Mitu? Is it mitu?
Yeah, those are like 2 minutes.
Let's do it like mitu. And
yeah.
But I know what mitu was.
Because they're not real.
But I wanted to be like...
A show.
Yeah, like a show.
Like an episode.
Yeah, like lengthy enough.
See... And I am the one that talks a lot. And you want it to be 10 minutes long?
At least.
I feel like that would just be a lot of me talking. I'm not okay with that.
Well, that's why there's 2 people.
Oh, then I have to know when to stop talking.
I could just be like, Raquel, stop talking.
You could.
Okay. Stop talking. The video about the cholos eat ice cream.
Yeah, those are funny. They have like their own show now. See?
But is it their show? I feel like...
It is their show. It's like one of those reality... TV shows that's like cholos do this or whatever.
But do they produce it?
I don't know. That's their agent.
I feel like they're just like, no offense to the cholos out there.
Love you, cholos. Your videos are hilarious.
I don't like that one episode I've seen. Like they're just there to like as the provide the labor for. I'm
sure they're making money. I don't think they're like doing it for free. Like,
I wouldn't knock it either. I'm just saying.
But you are knocking it.
Okay, let's move on.
Well, no. So tell me. I'm sorry.
Well, I lost my train of thought.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
This is a running theme too.
You should write that down. Issues to address. Fine. So okay, so you said your what is lengthier videos that cover topics. Do you want to say a little bit about what kind of topics you want us to cover, or you want to cover?
I hadn't, I wanted, just because we're Mexican and we have a perspective.
We've established that in the Who.
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah,
done.
Who. We're
totally Mexican. Yes.
So I wanted to obviously talk about things that pertain to Mexican.
Things that Mexicans do.
Sure. Or
talk about Mexican things. Okay, continue.
Things that Mexican people care about. And again, they don't have to be like, what's it called? Like hard-hitting topics.
In depth.
Yeah, or...
Like, what's that word that I want? Like, exposing bare alls kind of a thing. So none of that. Or not all of them, at least.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So my vision of the what? I just wanted to make shorter videos at first because I know my attention span is very short. So, like, thinking, and I don't know if I have the creative ability to make lengthier 10-minute videos. But I do think that we could work up to them. Like start off with shorter clips and then move on to lengthier stuff. And I think the topics, yeah, I guess for me, it's not so much about like what things that Mexican people like to do, but I think it's more in like when you don't grow up immersed in a culture, like for me, like my family, we're first generation immigrants, and it was all I know. But I also grew up in the north side of Chicago, so it was very much a Jewish community. So so it was like hardcore, not hardcore, there's a word, Orthodox Jewish communities. So for me, when I moved to Pilsen, which is a predominantly Mexican community, it was this kind of immersion in a culture that even though I knew, I wasn't immersed in it. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
so I guess talking about things that I'm discovering that are part of being Mexican, that doesn't necessarily mean... it could be food, but it could also be just knowing that there are other people out there like me, which was kind of hard to know earlier on in my life. So, yeah. So those are the kind of topics I want to talk about. Yeah. Cool. I think we covered our what, right?
Yeah.